like a tidal wave spinning over my head, drowning me in your promises, better left unsaid. You're the right kind of sinner to release my inner fantasy, the invincible winner, and you know that you were born to be. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around with me. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around, no, no, no. Your love has set my soul on fire, burning out of control. You taught me the ways of desire, now it's taking its toll. You're the right kind of sinner to release my inner fantasy, the invincible twinner, and you know that you were born to be. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around with me. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around, no, no, no. You're the right kind of sinner to release my into fantasy, the invincible winner, and you know that you were born to be. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around with me. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around with me. Heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around with me. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Opening things up, a little 80s rock and roll. Telling you how old I probably am and how old some of you are. Pat Benatar telling us that we're a heartbreaker. She's singing that to us. Now, I never met Pat Benatar. I saw her once at a grocery store in Malibu. She's tiny. I could have walked up to her, said, hello, Miss Benatar, big fan of your music, huge influence, folded her up, put her in my pocket, and then been arrested for probably assault and battery and kidnapping. But I did none of those things. Delightful woman, studied apparently opera singing. People that know they're behind the music, rock and roll history. She's one of those people that is a classically trained vocalist. Thank God she ended up in rock and roll, baby. She was all over MTV early on. That is Pat Benatar with Heartbreaker. That's not a request, just one that I wanted to do. Welcome to the show. It's Beer and Songs with Brian. It says so right on the screen. That's how I know where I am, what I'm doing, and what my first name is. I'm getting older. And as a lot of you have seen, they're followers of my stream, I'm dropping the Brian and almost all promo for the show, almost all the graphics. It's gone. It's still there on the screen. That'll be gone probably within the month or two if I can remember to do it, because that's the last graphic I think about. And I can't do it now because the show's already started. And I'm using that graphic. I can't open up Photoshop now. You sillies. You sillies. Welcome back to the people that come to this show a lot. If you are one of them people, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I am happy you are here. And I hope you have a good time. It is a song request, beer kind of drinking review show. Not so much heavy on that anymore, especially not tonight. I got nothing special going on. I walked into this living room and the first thing I heard is assault, battery, and kidnapping. What kind of night is this going to be? You got it right, you ungrateful child. Keep your eyes peeled for Snape. No way, that's the child that lived. Whatever the hell it is. This is a live stream show. There we go. I need to say that right off the top. It is currently 5:00 something p.m. Am I wearing a watch? I am not. Wait, let me see what time it is. I'm curious. 5:06 p.m. on the West Coast. I don't know where you guys are coming from, East Coast, West Coast, wherever the heck you are, but I am coming to you right now from the beautiful state of California, the city of the angels, Los Angeles, California. And we're going to be here for a while doing songs, taking song requests. It's a song request show. I've already responded to a few people in the chat. I can see the chat. I'm coming you through a service called Restream. I'm streaming to several locations, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, a couple places on Facebook. You're going to want to get your asses over to Twitch because, one, I want to see everybody all in one place where I can keep an eye on you. No, but mostly that's where most of the audience is. All the regulars in my audience right now, I might as well tell you right now, this is where I would say, hey, we're going to do this little fun music trivia game. We're not doing that tonight for reasons that I'll talk about in just a second. Don't get bummed. We don't have any music trivia tonight. So no math questions. Some of you are happy about that. But come on over to Twitch. The Restream app is supposed to duplicate all the comments you make on the video, but it doesn't always work. So if you're watching the show and going, boy, it seems like he's having a lot of fun with a lot of folk over at another streaming internet web location, I got to get my delightful little buns over there. Yes, get your delightful little buns over here. I am at twitch.tv/Brian Howard Live. There should be a link to that right below the screen. Unfuck the maths. Hang on, Becky. I got to check something really quick before I go any further in the show. There's something I got to check. Hang on. I got a computer over here. I got a teleprompter over there. I got a lot of stuff going on, but we are going to not pause the show. The show is just me talking. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. So make your song requests in the chat. I will do my best to bring them up. Well, I'll do my best to play them. I'll definitely bring them up on this website I'm at called Ultimate Guitar. It's where you can go as well. I will occasionally throughout the evening tell you what key that I am in, what version of the song that I am playing over at the Ultimate Guitar website, which is a user-supported website for people like me, but mostly 14-year-old boys. And they put up the chords to songs and lyrics. And sorry, I was just practicing the next song. So get those song requests in. I will see them. I will look for them, and I will play them. This is our first song of the night that is a request. This comes to us from Patreon. The Patreon people get a little more access to me. I saw this song on the request line about 2 days ago, and I'm happy to play it because I think the first time it was requested, I was not able to play it. I wanted to give it the respect it deserved. But guess what, Becky? You're probably happy that you heard me practicing, weren't you? Tell me something, give me hope for the night. We don't know how we feel. We're just praying that we're doing this right, though that's not the way it seems. Summer's gone, now winter's on its way. I will miss the days we've had, days we've had. I will miss the days we've had, the days we've had. Oh, I'll miss the days we've had. Love and leaving, it's too late for this now. Such a steam as each has gone. Has time driven our season away? 'Cause that's the way it seems. In a world of speech that is new, I'll be back again to stay, again to stay. I'll be back again to stay, again to stay. I'll be back again to stay. There, I got it mostly right. I screwed one thing up. I shouldn't say that right off the top. Most of you probably didn't notice that I screwed up, but I screwed one thing up. Hey, that is Winter Song, a beautiful song by the Head and the Heart. Or head and the heart. Head in the heart? Head in the heart. Oh, thank you, Spiral Girl. Did the best I could. I did that song early in the show for two reasons. One, later in the show, the songs will get weaker. Or, they'll get sloppy. Oop, I got a red square right when I said that. Oop. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Give it a second. I'm coming back. Okay, there we go. Hey, that's our first glitch of the night. If you're still watching, hopefully you are. That does happen from time to time. Do not panic when that happens. You're probably going to see me freeze. I'm not sure if during that glitch you still heard me. Sometimes you still hear me. If the show completely crunches down and totally goes away completely, I always reboot it as quick as I can. The longest it's ever taken me to reboot the show, which means going in and rebooting the router and getting everything back in line again, it's like 6-7 minutes. You have time to go to the bathroom. You got time to get another beverage. You got time to, if you're quick, you can go, I don't know where I was going to go with that. I'm going to stop talking because that's getting weird. Anyway, that was Winter Song, Head and our first tech thing of the night. Oh, a quick thing about the tech stuff. I used to say this a lot when it was more relevant, when we had more tech glitches, but we've been pretty lucky. Oh my God, I'm totally jinxing myself right now, aren't I? Oop, hang on. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Go back there. There we go. I want to be on this page. 99.9% of the time, the techie glitchy stuff, there's nothing I can do about it at my end. Often it's at your end. That happened to be at my end, and I could tell that because my broadcast software has a little square in it that should be green. It's green right now. It went to yellow and red very quickly. That does happen from time to time. But as you see, it's not a big deal. You just hang tight, and I'll come right back. Hey, speaking of coming right back, you want me to come right back, and then you let me know that you're enjoying what I'm doing. How's that for a segue? Look right below me on the screen. You brought the screen. You blow the screen. PayPal.me/BruinChat or Venmo. Use BruinChat. Basically, use BruinChat at those two locations to tip me, to drop a little something in my bucket, in my basket. Imagine that I'm a guy at a bar, and I'm playing the piano. I know I'm playing the guitar, but just for this visual, imagine I'm Billy Joel, okay? They come by, they put bread in this jar, and they say, man, what are you doing here? Imagine I got a jar in my piano. Usually it's one of them big brandy snifters, whatever. You're like, hey, he did my song. Awesome. Or, yay, he was funny. Yay. Or just generally, yay. 5, 10, 15 bucks, 20 bucks, whatever this insanity is worth. Every donation you give does not go to waste. It goes right into my belly. Now, I didn't really talk about the first beer of the night. Where's the close-up camera? Hey, another good news for a lot of the regular viewers of the show. The close-up camera is back. Nothing special. First beer of the night. As you know, I always try to make it something. Let me adjust this shot a little. There we go. Something normal, something not too alcoholic. And we always go with the tried and true. You cannot go wrong with this beer. I say this almost every night we do the show. We're having Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Why bother rating it 1 to 5 sips, burps, belches, whatever we decided that we're going to use for the show? It's a 5. It's a 5. Coming up tonight, we're going to have special events. I know we have one in the audience already. I've already heard tell. I spy on you people when I am getting ready for the show to start. I see you all chatting. I notice what's going on. My internet connection has been restored. Yes, I know. It dropped for a second. Let's see what kind of requests we're getting. I'm going over to the live line. Let me go over to the chat right now, see what kind of songs are showing up there. Thank you, Hat Size. I did you? Okay. The end is typically the problem, at least according to my plumber, is the first thing I just read. My end is typically oh, okay. I get it now. It's because of what I said. Okay, your end. I get it. Let's look for some song requests here. Happy Wednesday, everybody. That's not a song request. The fun one. Central California. That's right, Gary. I don't see any song requests yet. That's all right. I got plenty of songs on a set list. I can go right into it right now. But I always like to get at least 3 songs in before I get into the request line. Well, 2. The first one was one I just chose. Okay, I don't really see any song requests. Thunderstruck. I'm not sure if I can do that. I just kind of did it, didn't I? Wait, how's it go? Let me find it over here on the app. I guarantee you it's over here. Thunderstruck. Okay, I don't have it, which means I've never done it before on the show. I don't know if you guys can hear, there's an owl in the background. If you can hear it. Wait, is this the chords? Yeah, that's the chords. We want that version. We want the dumbed down version. Don't Bring Me Down by Yellow. And we'll definitely do that one. But let's see if I can do this. Let's go. There's that little riff, which I can't do. I think I used to be able to do it. I was caught in the middle of a railroad track. Thunder. Look around, I knew there was no turning back. Thunder. My mind raced, and I thought, what could I do? Thunder. And I knew there was no help from you. Thunder. Send me drums. Wait. Whoop, wrong part of the chord. Beating my heart. Thunder guns. Tore me apart. You've been thunderstruck. Rolled down the highway, broke the limit, went into town, went through the Texas, we had some fun. We met some girls, some dancers, gave us good time. I don't remember the damn lyrics. The melody. Thunder. Thank you for that request. I'm going to save that because we're going to turn that into like a bluesy version of it. But right now, off the top of my head, I couldn't remember the melody. But let's do Don't Bring Me Down. This is the next song I saw, and I know that we definitely have that one here somewhere. Don't bring me down. But thank you for requested Thunderstrucks. I love that. And don't stop doing that, guys. I don't ever mind, having a song that's completely, going to be weird for a guy with, except for this. That was a great song to request because I could have done it. Had I had the melody in my head, I could have done a bluesy version, but I don't have it in my head. Try to avoid songs that are plinky plunky, too much electronica stuff. Is not going to work for Solo Brian and his guitar here. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's do Voodoo Child. We can do that one too, I think. Are we going to need the kazoo for this? You got me running, going out of my mind. You got me thinking that I'm wasting my time. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Ooh. I'll tell you once more before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down. Na 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 na. Let's na na. Oh, there it is. Na 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 na. You want to stay out with your fancy friend? I'm telling you, it's gonna be the end. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Ooh. He does that, doesn't he? I'll tell you once more before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down, down, down. We all know it. Don't bring me down, Goose. Don't bring me down, Moose. Don't bring me down, Juice. Don't bring me down. Whatever happened to what happened to the girl I used to know? I'm adding words. You let your mind out somewhere down the road. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Ooh. I'll tell you once more before we get off the floor. Don't bring me down. Did you see that spit come out of my mouth? No, 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 no. You're always talking about your crazy nights. One of these days you're gonna get it right. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. I tell you once more before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down, 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 down. Don't bring me down. Groose. What else rhymes that? Don't bring me down. Boots. Don't bring me down. Sleuths. Don't bring me down. Clap. Da, 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 da. You're always, you're looking good just like a snake in the grass. Clap, 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 clap. One of these days you're gonna break your ass. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Ooh, booze, juice. I good at all those. I'll tell you once more before I get on the floor. Don't bring me down, 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 down. You got me shaking, got me running away. You got me crawling up to you every day. Make up your damn mind. Are you running away or are you crawling back? Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Ooh. I'll tell you once more before I get on the floor. Don't bring me down, 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 down. I'll tell you once more before I get on the floor. Don't bring me down. ELO, the Electric Light Orchestra, as opposed to the gas. Jeff Lynne's first project was, of course, the Gaslight Orchestra. Then Jeff Lynne, his great-grandfather, did the Glowing Ember Orchestra, Light Orchestra. And then Jeff Lynne's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather did the Naturally Occurring Lightning Strike Light Orchestra. I forgot the rest name of the band. By the way, there will be comedy in the show. That wasn't it. I should say right now, as you can kind of hear 3 songs in, I can sing. I'm not a great singer. I got a bit of a gravelly voice. I was born with it, blessed with it, some would say. I'm not tone deaf. I'm not going to sing wrong notes and not know that I'm singing wrong notes. That's always awkward. Isn't that awkward? I got like 2 friends that are tone deaf, and they're both aware of it. One of them is a guitarist who plays very well. And yet when you ask him to sing, no. Let's just, no. And he knows. So to his credit, he's like, don't ask me to sing. You sing, Brian. And I have played with him. Don't make me sing. Exactly. That voice from the background, of course, is my lovely wife, Maria, who always watches my show from a tiny little shed in our backyard. The new Lightning Orchestra. Cool. It looks like Hat Size, you're doing a good job being Mr. Mods. Let's talk about mods right now. What are mods? Those are the people that are watching the show right now that are helping me out. When I am looking this direction and seeing the lyrics to that song and the chords, and I kind of know that song. Could I get away with playing it probably without looking at it? I know the chords, but I wouldn't have known all the words. I would have got the words wrong a lot. So I'm glad I had that up there. It means I'm not looking at the chat. Okay, so while I was singing that song, my eyes are here. I'm looking at you. I'm making sweet love to you with my eyes as I was taught in broadcasting school. Sorry, I put these back on. Which means I'm not looking at the chat. So if you're over there in the chat going, oh, I want this song, but he's not looking right now, I'll better wait for his eyes to go over here where I'm currently looking at the chat. A couple things to keep in mind. I am ahead of you in time. So whatever you're seeing, this is me from the past. I could be dead. A monster could have come and chopped my head off in the, it's not a long delay. It's like 10 seconds. It's not a long delay, but there's a teeny bit of delay. Hang on, I'll wait for the monster. Okay, he's not coming. So keep that in mind. I have some lovely, talented people. One is right there in the chat. You can see his name is Midnight Hat Size. He is going to help me out. Okay, I see these songs. Love Every Night. There's one that I said I was going to do. We'll do Voodoo Child. I guess do them in that order. I think I can do all those songs except for that last one. I don't really know that one. But let's do another Brick in the Wall. Well, which version of it? You know. I'll do whichever one shows up first. Oh, I didn't really finish what I was trying to say. What I'm trying to say there is, we'll do part 2 because part 2 is more lyrics, right? When I'm not looking at you guys and I'm looking up here, don't worry. There's people over there in the chat that are my mods. They all have mod capability, which means if you're naughty on Twitch, they can boot your ass. Keep that in mind. I have that set up with them, so don't try them. You drop an ad in here for your bullshit while I'm doing my bullshit? Oh, I know you're probably just a bot and you have no emotions in this, and me threatening you is meaningless, but still. 10110011100110 and your mother. That's very insulting to a bot. Oh, that was a good joke. I should stand up and bow on that one, but we're not going to. So currently the mod appears to be Midnight Hat size. Give him some love. Tell him that you appreciate that he's helping you out. Yeah, feck the bots. Request, do you really want to hurt me? Culture Club. That's a good one, Floodburger. Yeah, and I think the mod got that, and that we will get to that. Right now, let's do this song. Wait, am I going to be able to? Is it really just, yeah, I guess it is just that. All right, we'll just do that then. And we'll do it bar chords because I'm fancy like that. Well, because you should. Oh, it's going too fast. We don't need no education. What I always say here whenever I do this song, because I have to, because I'm a nerd this way. Clearly you do, because that's a double negative. We don't need no education, which of course means we need education. So take that, weird little prissy British boy. We don't need no thought control. That I agree with. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher, leave them kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. Whoops. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Play open chords. Why not? All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. We really don't want any education. I'm such a nerd. Wouldn't it be weird if David Gilmour and Roger Waters just came around the corner, Roger Waters especially, and just punched me right in the face? I probably deserve it. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasms in the classroom. Teacher, leave them kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Sorry, I got a little R-rated on the kazoo. The kazoo and I are in a long-standing relationship. I have permission, let's just say, from the kazoo. Right, kazoo? Is he here all the way? Should we be watching this slow demise of this demented man online for years now? Remember back when his shows were wholesome and pure? No. The dog's out here too, so you'll be hearing a little whininess. Guys, this is Beer and Songs with Brian. Drop something in the hat. Every donation that you put in the hat goes to a good place. It goes to me. It also goes to learning the secrets of life. I want to thank the following people. I want to thank Mike Oviat. Thank you so much. Very, very kind of you. I want to thank Gary Pauls. Very, very kind of you. And so far, that is it. I know there'll be more. I know. I'm not. Don't worry. Don't worry. Kazoo, blow me again. Gary, you're a fun hat. Free the kazoo. All right, look. Free the kazoo. I got to start not opening these tabs. I got to open them. What's the song I was going to do next? I remember seeing it. Hey, this is Beer and Songs of Brian. Yeah, drop something. That Little Red Corvette, I believe, is what we were going to try to do. That might be a little beyond me just because a lot of instrumentation in that. Of course, he's got it in a flat key because, you know, it's Prance. That I wouldn't last. You're the kind of person, I'm gonna learn it right in front of you, that believes in making out once. Love them and leave them fast. I don't agree with that chord. I guess I must be dumb, 'cause I had a pocket full of horses and Trojans some of them used. Gross. She had condoms in her pocket? But it was Saturday night, I guess that makes it all right, baby. What have I got to lose? Honey, I said, little red Corvette, bam, bam, baby, you're much too fast. Little red Corvette, bam, bam, you need a love that's gonna last. Body like yours ought to be in jail, 'cause you're on the verge of being obscene. I said, move over, baby. Give me the keys. Gonna try to tame your little red love machine. Little red Corvette. Ooh, baby, you're much too fast. Much too fast, girl. Little red Corvette. Ooh, baby, I don't know. And now I'm upset. No offense, whoever requested this. The rest of the song, for some reason, they didn't put the chords in. It doesn't think that's too hard of a song. Guess I should have closed my eyes when you drove past my place. Wait, where am I in the verse? Okay, it's all in G flat, right? Then goes G. Okay, so I guess I should have when I closed my eyes when you drove me to the place where your horses run free. Oh, that one? I guess it's that. 'Cause I felt a little ill when I saw the pictures of the jockeys that were there before me. Little red Corvette, ooh, baby, you're much too fast. Fat girl, little red Corvette. Hey, ho, honey, you got to slow down, get your little red Corvette. Ooh, hi, baby, you got to slow down. Little red Corvette. Ooh. Right? That's probably what he's playing, right? And the bass player is going. Something like that. Hey, that's Little Red Corvette. Time for another show announcements. I oft will nay, prithee, mine people. I oft will not get through a song all the way. Now that song, whoever requested it, thank you. The version that I have, unfortunately, the idiot, I'm doxing this guy. I don't care. His name is, or her name, it could be a lady bad person, goes by Carez. You know who you are, Carez. The song is not very hard to play, but still, when you're doing a live streaming show and you'd like to engage with your audience, and you get near the end of the song, you go, you got it from here. Just play those chords you just learned above. Now, granted, that is kind of what the majority of people on this website I use are doing. They're learning the song. They go back and practice it. But a tiny little infinitesimal amount of them, probably me and 4 other dudes, are doing something like this, where they're just playing songs. Not just streaming, they're in the living room. Hey, let's do Little Red Corvette. Good idea. Bring it up on the computer, Brian. I will random character that I'm creating off in the distance. Typey. There it is. Everybody's playing. We're all in fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and now another verse. And they forgot to keep doing the chords, and I can't remember who they are. Love them and leave them fast. So don't do that. Curris. Name his song. Coming up in the show tonight, we're going to have some special events. We will be doing hair metal poetry if my candle works. Let's see if it works. Brian, don't give away the special effect in the show. And we will be drinking more beers. If this is your first time joining me over here on Facebook or Twitch, please like and follow me. I prefer that you follow me on Twitch. That's where the majority of the audience is, and that's where Daddy makes his money. Not a lot. Mostly it's what you put in my hat, but Twitch also, it's a little bit of money trickle down, like rich, like French aristocrats throwing cake to the peasants. One beer down. We're doing a good job. We're slowing down on our beer intake. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're good. I meant to have 2 of these, and I do. If you came in late, we're starting tonight's little beer escapades as slow as we're always trying to watch the beer intake as I'm getting older. I used to do this show, and every beer was a totally high-octane IPA, and those shows, go back and watch them, because I believe the NSA is soon going to pull them suckers down. Let's do a commercial pour that won't be very good, because this is obviously a pint glass, and this is only 12 ounces of beer. Let's see if I can make it happen. Oh, he kind of makes it happen. A little bit of overflow. I nailed it. That's what it should look like, right? And then you set it on the table. The bottle's there. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. When you want a pale ale, which is fun to say, pale ale. A lot of you are saying, Brian, that's too much head. And if you are saying that, I don't ever want to meet you. Ooh, did those lights behind me just come on? Oh, where did they go off? Those aren't supposed to blink. Did you guys see the lights? Wait, hang on. What's going on behind me? I'm going to fix those lights. Don't worry. I'm going to be in camera the whole time. Not in camera. On camera. Why are these lights not on? Why are you not on, lights? There we go. Get in there. They're also not supposed to be up there. Who did that? Damn other people in the family. All right. Are they blinking? They're on now, right? Wait, what's going on? I am so confused. All right, they're probably dying. What camera am I on? I'm on this camera. Hey, you know what? I'll just claim that as a feature. You're like, oh, and he's got blinking lights behind him. Oh, by the way, if you were at Cocktails and Craft on Saturday, what camera am I at? There it is. There's my garland. Hope your garland turned out well. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. I'm having a good time. I hope you are too. I'm going to go on here for a while. Keep that in mind. Streams tend to go on for a while for a couple of reasons. One, the longer that I go, the more I keep your eyes on Twitch, and Twitch likes that. And you'll see an ad pop up here at the bottom of the screen. I can't control those. They will show up. Click on them if you want. Click the little button that says learn more. And yes, there'll be a little 30-second ad or two during the show that I control, and those will happen at some point. Do not freak out. But if you do have to go, my voice got really high just then. Did you guys hear that? If you do have to go, say goodbye. Say goodbye. That's my little thing that I like to say to my audience is, say goodbye. Say you got to go. And in the chat, you're going to get all these lovely little messages. I love you. Thank you for coming. Will you have my baby? Stuff like that. Okay? Oh, cool, Meow House. That's awesome. Okay, let's look back at the thing. We did that. Vincent Black Lightning. Okay. Somebody's a Richard Thompson fan out there. I like doing this song, of course, because it's almost in my octave. Oh, would you be relaxed? As a lot of you know, we have a new dog in our life named Bailey who's got abandonment issues. I swear to God, everywhere I walk in the house, I just stop walking, look to my left. What are we doing? We're going to that room? Okay. I walk in, I cut the cheese. I don't know why I chose it as an example. I do. I go in there and I fart. No. I made a sandwich and cheese. Of course, he can't come into the kitchen because he'll destroy it. because he's a dog and there's food in there and he has no boundaries. But we're working. We're working. Anyway, welcome to the show. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. Have a good time. If you got to go, let me know you got to go because we miss you when you go. Said Red Molly to James, that's a fine motorbike. A girl could feel special on any such like. Said James to Red Molly, adjusting the speed of this. Well, my hat's off to you. That's a Vincent Black Lightning 1952. And I've seen you at the corners and the cafes, it seems. Red hair and black leather, my favorite color scheme. And he pulled her on behind and down to the Box Hill, played it right. Said James to Red Molly, here's a ring for your right hand. But I tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. I fought with the law since I was 17. I robbed many a man to get my Vincent machine. And now I'm 21 years, I might make 22. And I don't mind dying, but for the love of you. And if fate should break my stride, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. With backup by Bailey. Come down, Red Molly, called Sergeant McCrae. For they've taken young James 80 in for armed robbery. Shotgun blast hit his chest, left nothing inside. Come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. When she came to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road, he was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry. Said, I give you my Vincent to ride. Said, young James, in my opinion, there is nothing in this world beats a 52 Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now Nortons and Indians and Grievous won't do. Now they don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. And he reached for a hand and he slipped her the keys. He said, I have no further use for these. I see angels and Ariels in leather and chrome, swooping down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died. He gave her his Vincent to ride. I want you to know, Becky, and I know you're watching those show. Becky Norton, I did your song earlier. Okay? When he says Nortons won't do, it doesn't mean you. You're not the Norton of which he speaks. He speaks of the Norton Motorcycle Company. Vincent Black Lightning. You have a Norton? You have a Norton. All right. Cool. Oh, I get it now. Took me a sec. Do you ride, Spiral Girl, do you ride your Norton hard? Hey, Softball Dragon. I don't know that one by Beck. We can definitely do some Beck. I don't know if I know that one. Was Bailey whining at the right time? Spiral Girl? Okay. All right. Okay. Fun hat goes to Spiral Girl for saying I love my Norton 65. And if you don't get the joke, you got to hang out here longer. If you hang out long enough as one of my audience members, you'll get a special joke or special thing, a little thing that happens when we say your name. Dilly? I dish those out. Dilly? I dilly those out? Dilly. I'm that Bud Light ad from 5 years ago, right? Dilly. I recommended, they didn't come to me, the Bud Light people, but I did submit some things. Here were my submissions. Just pretend this is a glass of Bud Light. as opposed to, what it is. Bud Light, it's like beer. Yeah, it's one. Hey, do you want to open a can for a second and think that you're having a beer, but then be really disappointed for the rest of the 12 ounces? Bud Light. Hey, have your balls receded back inside your torso? Should be over here, I guess. Bud Light. Guys, if you're watching your waist and you're drinking Bud Light, I'm being a bit of a beer snob, and I'm trying to pull back on that. I don't. Who needs that, right? I don't need that crap. I should stop doing it. Seaside Rendezvous, is that the we see we do the sheep and the dance went to that's that one, right? And the lovely seaside rendezvous. That's gonna be too hard for me. Bud Light when you can't. When you can't, when you can't. All right. See you rendezvous. That's another song I'm not gonna be able to do. So I'm not gonna even look it up. Apologies to who is that record? Softball Dragon. That's gonna be too tough, buddy. For those of you folks that just showed up there looking for a regular beer and song show, this is a regular beer and song show. We're going to be skipping one feature, the quiz. I told you I'd tell you about it. The quiz I always made every week with a little plug-in for Twitch called Quiz Kit. This week it disappeared. It was no longer appearing on my little producer page that I have, of my plugins. I did my research as best I could. I eventually ended up at the Quiz Kit. Oh God, I ended up at the what do you call it? The thing where it's the not subreddit, but the other one, the other portal where everybody goes to talk about a particular subject. I ended up at that thing, and they're no more. They're no more. And I did a lot of research. I looked up a lot of other options to get a quiz into the show. There's a few. They're all unbelievably convoluted and ugly, and they don't work very well. QuizKit worked beautifully. I'm sorry they stopped creating their content, or they didn't maintain their thing, or they've decided just to cash it in. It's owned by a company called More, M-O-A-R, if you want to look them up. I think they still exist, M-O-A-R, More. Be nice. I mean, don't yell at them. I'm just saying, if you're curious as to why, go, hey, we used to watch this guy's show every week, and part of the fun was this quiz. Somebody won $10 in coffee. We might still do that. I think we might do a chord run tonight. We're going to definitely do hair metal poetry. We'll do a chord run, which is a game where I play the chords of a song without singing it, and the first person to say the song correctly wins a prize. So if later in the show, we'll kind of make a call on that. I'm not centered on my frame here. There we go. Now I'm centered. If you're playing the bingo, I just did a technical issue. Chili sauce is here. Everybody be about nice. Actually, don't. She's a fucking lunatic. I am warm enough so far, baby. I'm wearing the shirt I'm wearing is thermal. I got a fire going. I might bring over the tower heater. So I'm okay right now, though. But thank you for asking, baby. Musk bought it. Musk bought what? Oh, he bought QuizKit. That'd be funny. Yeah, it kind of blows. I downloaded another one, or I have another one plugged in right now that I can interact with right now as I go, that has the word quiz in the name, but they're misrepresenting themselves because really it's a polling app. And as you guys know here on Twitch, I figured out how the polling works. It's kind of built right into the chat. And I've been doing polls from time to time here on the show. Everybody say hello to my wife now. Say hello to Maria. Say hello to Maria. She's Mexican. She's Mexican. She's Mexican. She likes to cook tamales. She really doesn't. She likes to wear serapes. I think we own like two. She's not good with hot food. She's not good with hot food. She's not good with hot food. Everybody say, Hola Maria. Hola Maria. Hola Maria. Maria. Say hola to Maria. Say hola to Maria. Say hola to Maria, she is my wife. She is my wife, she is my wife. Oh, la, 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 la. All right, there we go. Hi, Maria. You should make a guest appearance. Well, she wanted a guest in tonight's show. I put the kibosh on that because I wasn't really rigged for it. Maria has sung on the show, as you know. She sings Baby Mine. She sings Angel from Montgomery. Hey, maybe we'll do that song tonight. So, you know. Exactly, Dan. Maybe we'll do Angel tonight. We'll see if she comes out. We're not going to beg her to come out, guys. If she comes out, she chooses to come out. If she doesn't. Okay, we're going to do, I think, that song now. We got another request coming. Look at the request line. We'll do this song, Voice, just because I'm feeling like it. Because not only do I take your requests, I also want to program a show that makes me happy. That's right. It's not just about you. I don't want being dicky like that. Make sure I get the right song here. Okay, because I changed one version of this song. Is this the one? This is the right one. Okay, good. Ooh. Hey guys, this is Beer and Songs and Brian. Enjoy the show. Drop something in the hat if you can. Every donation in the hat goes directly to my coffers. Again, thank you to Michael. Thank you to Gary. And that's all I see so far. If you want your name said out loud on the show, you drop something in the hat. Okay, so let's do this. A lot of you probably know this one. Ooh, it's scrolling way too fast. Oh, slow down, you bastard. Dead leaves in the dirty ground when I know that you're not around. Shiny tops and soda pops when I hear your lips make a sound. When I hear your lips make a sound. 30 notes in the mailbox to tell you that I'm coming home. And I think I'm gonna stick around for a while so you're not alone. For a while so you're not alone. You can hear a piano fall. You can hear me coming down the hall. Just hear your pretty voice. I don't think I need to see it all. I don't think I need to see it all. Soft head, a velvet tongue. I want to give you what you give to me. And every breath that's in your lungs is a tiny little gift to me. It's a tiny little gift to me. I didn't feel so bad till the sun went down. And then I come home, no one to wrap my arms around, wrap my arms around. Any man with a microphone can tell you what he loves the most. You know when you love it all, when you love it all, when you're thinking of the Holy Ghost. If you're thinking of the Holy Ghost. Dead leaves in the dirty ground from the white stripers. Cool video for that. Our power came back just now. Yay, Zentis 77. I don't know if I did it. I didn't fix your power. Probably one of my favorite. I know their biggest hit, Seven Nation Army, got everybody up in arms. I think I like that. I also like We Are Gonna Be Friends, which I do on the show occasionally. Maybe we'll close the show tonight with that one. Coming up in the show tonight, we're going to have hair metal poetry. We'll have special events. No quiz tonight. And I just explained why the company that makes the quiz app plugin that I use that was so perfect to use. It made perfect sense. The way you typed your questions in and how you created your quiz every night was so simple. Well, the writing part was hard. I had to be creative, but the actual functionality part was simple. No longer doing it. No longer doing it. Which is weird because I've come to rely on the quiz at a certain point in the show to kind of be kind of a launching point of the second thrust of the show. There's the first thrust, which is the thrust we're currently in, I think, on timing, yes. And then I come up to the second thrust, have the quiz. I polish off a brewski. I wouldn't play the guitar. My fingers take a little bit of a rest because the fingies get a little achy playing the guitar, especially in the coldy weather. Little fingies. Can you see? Can I show that? Is the camera going to focus? Look at that. That's old guy guitarist fingers. See the little dents in there? I'm working for you people. I am working. It's worth at least $5. Everybody in the audience right now, drop $5 in my hat. You know, maybe we'll see what happens. Oh God, a hype train is happening. Hype train is happening. Anonymous. Hype train tears. Here we go. Oh no, I could have earned exclusive shit. Now, if you're new to Twitch and you don't know what's going on, I don't either. I've been on Twitch now for coming up on like a year and a half, and I still don't really understand Hype Train. Whatever it says on your screen, go nuts. I'll sing a song. There's the Hype Train. Let's do this one. This one was a request from Patreon. We'll get this one out. And drop something in the hat. Use Brune Chat to do it. Oh, what the hell am I doing that for? Go to playlists, you dummy. Sorry. I'm talking to myself, not you. Calm down. I went to the wrong place on the website. By the way, I'll tell you about that in a second. It's kind of nerdy and stupid and techie, but it made me happy, so I was glad it all worked out. Where is it? I think we'll do that one next. We'll do this one right now. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. We're on a hype train, so whatever it's telling you to do, I don't know what it's. I think I'm subs. I think you need to subscribe. We need a lot of subscriptions. Subscribe to my channel. Click the little thing that subscribes. Do it. Am I doing it right? One of the people that knows Twitch. Am I describing the right thing to do? I honestly don't know what a hype train is. I think that's what it is. I think they're trying to say, subscribe to this guy's channel. This guy's channel's great. Go. Oh, isn't he great? Oh, you're gonna want to know when he's going live. Okay? So go ahead and do that. Do what it's saying. That's the wrong thing to do. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. In violent times, you shouldn't have to sell your soul. In black and white, they really, really ought to know. Those one-track minds, they took you for a working boy. Kiss them goodbye. You shouldn't have to jump for joy. You shouldn't have to shout Shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. They gave you life, and in return you gave them hell. It's not really nice. As cold as ice. I hope we live to tell the tale. I hope we live to shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout, shout, let it all out. Right, a guy does that. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Hey, we got a success on a hype train. We all got a thing. And when you've taken down your gun, if I could change your mind, I'd really love to break your heart. Shout, slippers, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Open your reward, only visible to me. Okay, I'm opening the reward, guys. And now I guess I share the emote. Yay, we did a hype train. We all get this emote of a little guy with a bat. Okay, there it is. Choo-choo. Do we all get the emote? You can all do the little emote thing now? The emote. It's emote. Kazoo, damn, that was good. I need a cigarette. You're welcome, Gary. The reason why I can do the kazoo of that guitar solo was because that was one of the 2 guitar solos I ever did tablature for. It's not a very hard guitar solo. It's pretty basic. It's whatever. I used to be able to play it. That would have been so cool. Had I gone right to It's in the drawer. Then you have to look about. It's not on me. So I may have left it somewhere odd. There it is. Something like that. Then it goes, na, 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 na. But I can't kazoo that high but yeah. But yeah, that was more, I figured that's a cool song. It's got a very simple guitar solo. Learn it. I also tabbed out the guitar solo to, believe it or not, Hotel California. Yes. 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 I hate myself just saying that out loud. Hey, that was a beer, and I just sang a song. I should do a show based on this. Let's get to our special events. I know we have one, but let me crack open the next brewski. Show it to the close-up camera. Oh, I was going to tell you about the close-up camera. This shot is on my cell phone. This shot is on a not a high end, and a mediocre digital, nice SLR camera, Canon M200, whatever. I'll plug Canon a bit. I like it. I like it as a camera. This is just my cell phone, just an iPhone 12, 10, I don't know. Not a new one, at least 5 years old. And I'm on the road a lot. I'm backstage at Renaissance fairs. That little chargy porty thingy that it's currently communicating with the computer-y thingy on gets full of dirt and grit, and it hasn't been working for a while. I've been charging it with a little magnetic thing in the back, and whenever I do the show, I fiddle with the wire. Before the show, I fiddle with the wire. That is not a euphemism. I'm actually holding a wire in my hand. Don't clip that. By the way, if you're on Twitch watching the show, I have clipping available. I have it turned on, which means you can take any chunk of the show, clip, take that, and then go promote me. But be nice. Don't clip me doing something weird. Did I not light that light? Oh, I didn't light that light. We'll get it lit here in a second. Anyway, so there's this guy, and I think I talked about him on Cocktails and Crafts. That's why this Saturday's Cocktail and Craft show didn't go as well as I hoped, because when you do a song show like this, no problem. This shot, that's all you need. You just need shots like this, and you're fine. But when you're doing a craft show, you got to look down at the table to see your hands doing the crafty stuff. I couldn't do that on Saturday, so that kind of sucked. So I took it into this guy at a nearby hardware store called Baller. I don't want to give away where I live too much, but that's northeastern Los Angeles. And he's got a little counter there, and he goes by Dr. Butt. He'll fix your crack. That's what it says on his card. He's a witty man, very, very nice. I went in and said, hey, he said, I'll either clean it or replace it. Let me see what it is. And he did a little fiddling with a wire. That said, oh, it'll take 15 minutes, 5 minutes, if that. It's just got some gunk in it, had some pocket lint in it, had some dirt in it, had some stuff from I don't know. I don't have it on me, baby. I'm checking my pants. It's in the house somewhere. No, ma'am. Look about. You'll have to look about. I can't really stop right now. Just keep searching. My wife is looking for my wallet, and I'm helping her. I'm not helping? Apparently she's going to buy dinner or something. Anyway, so I got it working. I'm so excited I got it working. He pulled some schmutz out. The wire works fine. I got back in my truck, which it hasn't worked in my truck for like 6 months now without fiddling with it. Boom. There is nothing. Okay, I should say it that way, especially after talking to the wife. There is very little satisfying in life when you have a little technical thing, and then suddenly one person goes, oh, it's just that. And then you go, oh, plug your thing in. It goes, oh, and it works. Next beer is one that I was into for a while. I went through a phase with this beer, and I'm happy to say that I might get back into it. It's a good IPA. We're getting into the IPAs now, a little more ABV. So for all you beer nerds, I'll give you the numbers on it if I can find them. Am I not looking at the right place? I don't see them anywhere. Somebody can look this up. It's brewed here in San Lorenzo, California, and I see no ABV or IBU on it. It's a mellow IPA. It's a great first IPA. It's very drinkable. If you are not in IPAs, but you're like, this Brian guy, he seems to talk a lot about that kind of beer. I want to be cool like him. I want to be cool. Middle-aged suicidal tendencies right there. I want to be cool like Brian, who makes random references like that. This is a great IPA to start your little IPA journey with, okay? Yes, you do want head. I've said on every date I went on in high school. It's creamy, it's mellow. It's, let's call it IPA-ness. Wait, I got to rephrase that. Hang on. Not IPA-ness. It's IPA NESS is this is the light I meant to light. Is slippers is it's not punch you in the taint IPA like the beer I'll be having next. I've just tuned in. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. I do have a fire going. It's a starter IPA. You know what? Yeah, Spiral Girl. Awesome. Okay, my OnlyFans is doing weird things? Hey, my OnlyFans is tasteful nudes, man. All right, thank you, baby. Found it. They're tasteful nudes because my wife takes all the pictures and she demands it. Ooh, let's get in tune here. Well, there's your problem. Close enough. Noodles. Yeah, it's just me naked covered in pasta. Are there any special events in the audience? Let me know, and I will do a special improvised song. Birthday, anniversary, got a new job, found your special purpose. It was laying on the floor. That means, honey, that you know who knocked it down there. Check if we're going to get... Oh, our dog found my wallet, which means in the next few days we're going to get a lot of orders from Chewy's. New job. Okay, well, thank you. There we go. I was waiting for that one. J, pass, D, or. They demand soba. Jenna Pastiora has been so lovely, supporter, fan, follow. I don't like the word fan. I apologize about using it. People that like me, that follow me, that come to Renaissance fairs to see me, that watch me online here. I just call you friends. I don't like the word fan. It implies fanatic, and none of you are. You're all very cool people, and you're so nice and so very sweet to me. And Jay Pastiora has been one of my longest surviving. What's the term I'm trying to say here? She's been at it very long. And she was very patient, because if you go way back with me, I said her name wrong for how long, Jenna? There we go. Hat sizes point. I used to say Pasadora because her name would go by the screen, and I've met her in real life, so I know who she is. I see her and like, oh, there's Jenna. But still, I would say God damn it, Steve, I'm going to say it wrong now. I got to sing a song now. So for Jenna, I said it wrong for a while. And it was so sweet of her to be very, very patient with me. Her name, and let me get the next song queued up before I sing her song. I always like to have the show ready to go. I know I'm being a little nerdy here. I probably should have just had this already ready. Let's do that one. I think somebody loves this song. They request it a lot when they're here, and I don't mind doing it. There it is. There, I queued up. Boom, we're ready. Okay, so for Jenna Pastiora, Slippers, it is her birthday. So here we go. Without further ado, an improvised song, and I always pick the key. It's often in C. Sometimes I put it in E minor. And I do this little noodling to find out what key I want to use and what kind of song I want to use. I think for Jay, I want an aggressive song. All right, Jenna? Don't take it the wrong way. I think you deserve an aggressive song. So... There was a time on Earth when dinosaurs roamed free, when mammals were not created, and Bob Dylan still went by Robert Zimmerman. And then a lady came along many, many millennia later. I didn't mean to imply that she's as old as the dinosaurs. I'm already off to a bad start. God damn it. This lady was born from sin. If you believe in the actual Christian dogma of man and woman and getting together, but only for procreation, because these two people actually loved each other and created a product of their love. They named Jenna, and for some reason they pronounced her last name wrong. It's weird because they were her parents. They called her Jenna Pasadora. And then many years later, a guy named Brian would get it wrong on a live stream. It's not his fault. Her parents even got it wrong. And today we celebrate. Today we celebrate. Today we celebrate the great Jenna Pastiora. Today we celebrate. Today we are so happy. We're so happy she's in the word Jenna Say it right, Diora. I cannot think of a time when Jenna was not on my mind, when I pronounced her name with a rhyme that was not right. I cannot think of a day that I would not want to say that I'm glad that your parents fucked and made you. Everybody sing, we're glad your parents fucked. We're glad your parents fucked. Oh, it's so glad they fucked and made you. Everybody, we're glad your parents fucked. We're glad your parents fucked. We're glad your parents fucked and made you. 'Cause Jenna Pastiora, not Jenna Pastiora, fuck that girl, but Jenna Pastiora, you're the one we want, and we love you. Happy birthday, Jenna. Happy birthday, Jenna. Happy birthday, Jenna Pastiora. Jenna Pastiora, very patient, follower, supporter, friend of the show, friend of all my shows. I said her name wrong on many a live stream. I think if you go back to year one of this show, and I've been at it for a while, and I know I've been at it for a while because of this award right there, a Lucide award that says I'm the longest running live stream on Facebook. And guys, you can't just go to a mall and have some high school kid make you a Lucide award. All right. That's right. That's right. Where's Carl? Oh, he's back there. Let's make sure not to touch him too much.
No could say it.
Hey, that was a birthday song for Jenna Pastiora. My head is really low in the frame. Whatever. I'm okay with that. Hey, this is Beer and Songs with Brian. I'm having a good time. I think I'm doing a good job. I think I'm being very entertaining. Is it over there? Thank you, Shiloh. He says, Maria, I think I'm being very good at what I do. So, hey, drop something in the hat. Like I said, if everybody at every show dropped $5 in, if every audience member dropped $5 in, oh, every show would be profitable. I'd stay out of prison. Low head. The next request, here we go. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when lights up the sky. You know what makes me feel good? Well, I love a rainy night, such a beautiful sight. Love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips. Ew, it makes moonlight shadows. Showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, and I love a rainy night. And I love a rainy night. And I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh, well, I love a rainy night. love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know what makes it feel good? The witch don't like the rainy night. Elphaba does not like the rainy night. When you put water on the witch, she dissolves in a puddle at your feet. Everybody's seen Wicked. Put the song in my heart of mine. Put a smile on my face every time. 'Cause I love a rainy night. 'Cause I love a rainy night. 'Cause I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh, bing, 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 boom. This is instrumental. Do do. Do 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 do. Showers wash. What key am I in? Octave of A. Showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day and I love a rainy night. You guys sing it. Well, I love a rainy night. Softball Dragon, you can message me offline. Well, not online, but I will certainly look into it. It has to be a plug-in, has to work on Twitch. That's all it has to do. Quizmaster. Thank you, Softball Dragon, for looking into that. Fun fact, more people have sex during rainy nights. Rinses away the smell. I'll be needing a hotel to go to later tonight. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. I am your host, Brian. I'm drinking a Racer 5. I was into this beer. I'm gonna review it well. I'm gonna give it at least out of 1 to 5 sips, burps, caps. Have we decided yet? I don't know. Heads, bubbles. What else describes beer? I don't know. I'm gonna give it. I can't give it a 5. I'm gonna give it a 4. But I'm gonna give it a bit of a problem right now as I'm drinking it after Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. And if this were a beer flight. Because most people that give beer flights don't really think about the beer. They just go, fuck it, that one to that one. Make it a Pilsner to a stout. They always put stout last, but as we all know, as I go off on rants on the show a lot, stout is a pretender to a macho beer. It is one of the weaker beer varietals in terms of alcohol, and yet heavy guys with goatees wearing kilts at Ren fairs tend to order them thinking they're being very butch. Okay, Soren. Anyway, this one's having a bit of a flavor conflict with the beer I had before it. I can taste it. It's a problem. I'll get through it, and I have another one in the can, the cooler, so I got to drink the other one too, I guess. But I still like it. I do like it. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 sips. I'm not going to give it the 5 because of this weird little action it's having. Thank you, Scotty. This guy. Oh, come on. All right, it's time for tuning. Hey, maybe I'll put one of the ads in. Should we do that? I'm going to do a 30-second ad. Will I lose my entire audience? Something I don't really want to do. But by yourself. Oh, Gary, with your funny, jokey jokes. Wait, do I have the 30-second ad? Oh, I don't even have it. Oh, I do have it queued up. Okay, good. I'm not going to do the ad. Oh, I got a tune, though. Hey, while I'm doing the tuning, we'll talk about the show. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. I have a guitar in my lap. I'm tuning it right now with a super snark. All guitarists know what a super snark is. One of the more popular clip-on tuners. Fucking B. Well, there's your problem. That was a quarter step high. Steve, I'm doing it wrong. There we go. That's a relatively tuned guitar. The Super Snark was a gift from... Was it? Oh, thank Thank you. I honestly don't remember that. I know that you've given me a few gifts, Steve, and that's very, very sweet of you. Wait, did I do your song request yet? Speaking of you guys, I think I will. Let me look up your song request. I know I have it. Oh yeah, we'll do that one right now. Cool, Steve. Yeah. Now this one is a fast singer. Well, why is it? It's not called that, is it? Well, where's the one I have? I saved one. Oh, no, please don't do this to me. Okay, this is the right one. So thank you. Yeah, you did give me this tuner, and I really appreciate that, Steve. But guys, you don't have to give a tuner to me or a guitar or like a high-end camera or a very powerful computer that can handle streaming for 3 hours straight, unless you want to. No, don't do that. Just drop something in the hat. Here's our next song of the night, and it was requested from Patreon by the aforementioned Mr. Hat Size. Click, slow it down. Can I get your hand to ride on? Just a piece of a leg to bite on? What a night to fly my kite on. Do you want to flash your light on? Take away that's not display for you. Coming down not today. Did you ever meet Fortune Teller? Get off with no propeller. Do it up, it's with a Stella. What a way to finally smell her. Pick it up, it's not too strong. Right octave. Take a piece and pass it on. Fly away on my Zephyr. I feel it more than ever. I just realized that Steve admitted to sending me this tuner right here. His lovely wife, Michelle, are lovely people, also very supportive friends of the show. Is that their way of saying, Brian, you're always out of tune? I'm not sure if I love this gift or if I'm offended by it. I'm going to take a sip or two to think about it. Now that I'm in the proper octave, by the way. Sorry I sung so hard. There's no way I can do that. Perfect weather. We'll find a place together. Fly on my wind. Rebel and a liberator. Find a way to be a skater. Rev it up to levitator. Super friendly aviator. Take a look, it's on display for you. Coming down, not today. Fly away on my Zephyr. I feel it more than ever. And in this perfect weather, we'll find a place together. In the water where the center of my emotion. All the world can pass me by. Fly away on my Zephyr. We'll find a place together. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. 1, 2. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, guys. Together, go. Fly away on my Zephyr. I feel it more than ever. And in this perfect weather, we'll find a place together. In the water where I center my emotion. All the world can pass me by. Fly away on my Zephyr. We're gonna live forever. Bye, Kid Stace. Thanks for coming. On the Zephyr. Zephyr, a powerful wind right here in the western part of America. I think mostly associated with California, something part of El Nino. I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist. If you want to drop some knowledge in there. Good night, Kid Stace. Everybody give Kid Stace some love. Don't worry about the song. Thank you for applying, though, Scotty. I appreciate that. But thank you, Kid Stace. But right now, it's all about Kid Stace. Give Kid Stace some love. Whew. Beer and songs of Brian. I'm singing songs. I'm drinking beers. I almost said I'm drinking songs. I'm singing beers. There have been requests to do this show live, and I'm contemplating how to do that. Well, hang on. Live and in person, because I'm live right now. How would this be in front of an audience? I don't know. I'd have to find a market here in America where I have a big fan following that'll come to see the show. Southern California, maybe. Northern California, maybe. Probably the Midwest. Probably South Florida, I have a following there. Oregon, I have a following in the Portland area. I have a following in the Seattle area. I don't know. But if I ever did it, that'd be kind of weird. Gary, you got to go too? Oh, good night, Gary. Give Gary some love. Fly away on. Emerald Blaze, are you? Wait. Well, you wouldn't come out just to see the show. I mean, I would love it if I had like a fan base. I keep saying the word fan base, but you know what I mean. Okay. That are like, you know what? We'll come to where Brian's doing a show and we'll do other stuff. Now, I live in California. Here in Los Angeles, there's Disneyland, there's the beaches, there's plenty of shit to do. It is a tourist city. So I'm fortunate in that way that if I ever staged a show here in Los Angeles, oh, you're in Sacramento. Oh, yeah, exactly, Emerald Blaze. Exactly. The Spiral Girl you represent. But you bring up a good point, Emerald Blaze, that if I ever were to promote a show like that, that's what I would say. I say, hey, you know, if you don't live here, I'm just going to do it here. I'm not a rich enough person to produce 4 shows around the country. I can't afford to do that. I can't take that financial risk. Producing theater shows is not cheap. Trust me, I do. We have one coming up for Mooney and Rune I can't talk about yet, but let me just say that people in the Midwest get excited. If you live in the Chicago, Milwaukee area, let me just say, yeah, who does that? Who chomps on their glasses? I know people do, but it's gross. I just tasted the back of my ear. Tooey. Ooh, gross. But yeah, Emerald Blaze, Magic Castle, Masonic, all kinds of stuff there. Oh, you're a Mason and you're probably a magician too. Okay, cool. Or you're a member of the castle? Mm-hmm. Emerald Blaze got a new job. Worthy of celebration? Did you, Emerald Blaze? You got a new job? Are you happy with your new job? Thank you, Rick Snyder. Emerald Blaze, he's earning some money. He's no longer turning tricks. Down on the barrio, he went by Emerald Happiness, and he made you happy too. Some company hired him, and now he's employed again, and health insurance is kicked in, 'cause that's the way it is. Emerald Blaze got a job. He's not a crumb, he's not a slob. He's earning some money to pay the bills, and he's happy to be upon the hill. Emerald Blaze is gainfully employed. He no longer is bumming cigarettes in a void. Congratulations. By the way, Emerald Blaze, congratulations to you, because that was a cool chord progression I want to remember. So it's E. Steve, write this down. That's E, C, C, D, G rather, F, F. And those chords are not all in the same natural key, right? Steve, you know what I'm talking about. Steve's going to, I'll write them down and get them back to me. But thank you. Hey, congratulations, Emerald Blaze, buddy. I hear you, man. 2024 was it? Thank you, Jonathan Miller. Oh, that's right, Jonathan Miller. Okay. I always forget that. Thank you, Jonathan. Because a lot of you guys go by different names, and I just was reminded of it. Anyway, thank you, Jonathan. What was I going to say? Oh, God, it was kind of deep. It was kind of cool. I was going to say, shit. Oh, 2024. I hear you, Emerald Blaze. In my line of work, as a blue-collar entertainer, I can get hired or not, depending on the whims or the dynamic social structure of a gig that normally hires me that decides not to or forgets to, or maybe they hire a new person that is supposed to manage that and forgets that I'm kind of a regular occurring popular act at a particular gig. We're talking Ren Fair stuff. And don't worry, I'm not using any names here, but I'm happy that 2025 is looking okay so far. But I hear you, Emerald Blaze. It's weird when you're like, oh man, I need a gig, man. And then I was raised in this weird. I don't know how old you are, Emerald. I'm 57, and when I was a kid, all the cartoons, all the comedy TV shows I watched, the job was always depicted as an evil. And I mean that. It was depicted, I got to go to the job. Oh, the job is, and all the characters on the sitcoms, whether it's Archie Bunker or a cartoon character, I got to go punch the clock. Okay, go to the job. And school, too. School was also depicted as, I got to go to school. And I was heavily influenced by that. I believe that our culture does influence the brains of our kids. It is true. I'm not one of these anti-violent video game people, but I am going to say that I was raised thinking job bad, school bad. Okay. Now neither is bad. I know that now, but boy, had I known that back when I was 15, I would have gotten so much better grades. And the same with the jobs. I would have hustled so much more. I hustle now because I have to, because it's the job to hustle. But there's a part of my brain, Homer Simpson, Al Bundy, right? People that hated their jobs. I was like, oh, hate job. And then you get to be 50, you realize, oh no, job good, job very good, need job, want job, must have job. And I'm not sure where I'm going with this. This is more for a Patreon conversation. I think patrons know we'll talk about it over coffee, but it's an interesting concept of the idea of being raised to think school is ugly and bad and gross. Oh, I hate it here. Even though, as you know, I got through high school on charm. I graduated high school. I did some college. I never got my degree, but I only graduated regular 12 years of school just by being the charming kid that the teacher would go, I can't fail Brian. He's funny. He gets away with shit. He's going to one day be an entertainer probably. Okay, I'll give him a C I'll give him a C minus. He'll graduate. They'll get him out of my class. You have about a decade on me. Oh, I'm older than you. Okay. Name all the names. I can't, Emerald Blaze. Yeah, Spiral Girl. Yeah, that's booked. So that's official. I can say that now. I'll be at the Washington Fair. I know Spiral Girl's real name. I try to call you by your screen names because just in case, some of you are maybe being a little demure. I don't know. I know Spiral Girl's real name, but I don't want to say it because I think I already did say it in the show. Thanks to the anonymous person for the gift sub. Oh, yay. Daver_13. Welcome to the Freak Show. My name is Brian. I guess I'm the I was going to say flagship. What do you call the thing at the front of a boat that looks like that? It's usually a pretty woman. Old boats, old ships, not modern naval vessels, not like the aircraft carrier Ronald Reagan doesn't have that. But I'm the figurehead. There we go, of this freak show. So everybody say hi to Daver_13. Daver, since you just got gifted a sub, welcome to the show. Do you have a song request? I will play it for you if it's in my wheelhouse. I'm not demure, just love the screen name. Yeah, exactly. That's why, and when I call you by anything else, Steve, I call you Steve, which is also not your name. Has 3 years on me. All right, Spiral Girl. It's not a contest, Doug. Tell Doug to have his ass, because, we're men of advancing ages. Guys, we're coming up on, I think, hair metal poetry, because we have to, because, oh my God. Okay, and as always with hair metal poetry, I have not looked up the song. If you don't know what we're about to do here, hang tight. It's about to happen. It's called, oh God, even the title of it, Gary, I think you're probably still here. Let me type this in, and then LYRICS. Have I done this one before? This seems okay. It did pop up right away. Okay, so we are okay. I think we're good. I think I'm gonna take the guitar. I'm gonna set it over there because it's time for a part of our beer and song show. My guitar is banging against all kinds of shit over there, which is called hair metal. I should have had the damn graphic up right when I said it. There it is. Hair metal poetry. Ladies and gentlemen, Shakespeare wasn't shit. Well, he was. Name some other poet. God damn it, name another poet. Walt Whitman. Not really a poet, you idiot. Name a better poet. Robert Burns, there we go. Robbie Burns, the Scottish poet that wrote the song that you sing every December 31st, whether you like it or not. Poets all. They use the language, the beats, the rhythms, the melodies. The melodies. To make us happy, to make us sense the human condition. A rose by any other name would still smell as sweet. And then I should say something by Keats, but I can't think of any Keats off the top of my head. You get the idea. Poetry. Poets all. Respected. Marble busts of them in various libraries around the world. But where is the honor, the respect, the unbelievable courage that the poets of the hair metal era of rock and or roll centered here in Los Angeles, California, in the Sunset Strip? Why are they not getting their due, he says, while killing the beer before cracking open another? Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, they shall. Prepare. I know the show's about drinking beers and singing songs. I know. We're going to get back to the songs and the beers. There's more show to come. Relax. If you got to go, though, But we need to honor these great men, who are mostly dressed as women. We got to honor these great androgynous. Just picture Nikki Sixx circa 1987 getting it on with a girl, and I don't know. Who had the most lipstick on? It doesn't matter. The point is, hair metal poetry needs a place in our culture. And gosh darn it, I am the guy to make it happen. But first, I have to get in character. I can't just sit here as hipster middle-aged guy with a beanie on his head. I must be the poet that will now bring you the poetry of the artist, of which we'll get to in a second. But first, let me get in character. And now I feel in character. glasses. I'm going to leave them on. I look like Garth. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll set the mood a little more. And we will read the poetry. I got to do my poetry voice. I shall read the poetry from the poet conglomerate, Faster Pussycat. And the poem. And the poem. I got to find this character. I've yet to find this character. I've told my Patreons I want to make this a thing I do on YouTube, and maybe it'll be like my thing, and I'll get popular with it. But I have to find the character. I know I'm break, and it won't be. I'll probably have a real costume on. But all of this is kind of funny. But anyway, and the over the top British accent. I'm not sure how I like it, but whatever. The poetry by the poet conglomerate, Faster Pussycat. And this comes to us from Gary Pauls. Wait, does it? Yes, Gary Pauls. So he's to blame. The poem is entitled Bathroom Wall. Center. Saw your number written on the wall. Said for a good time, call 281-7668. Hey, baby, I can't wait. I got your number off the bathroom wall. Pick up the phone, and I start to think. I get excited when it starts to ring. I want to go or stay. If it's good, I'll call her every day. I got your number off the bathroom wall. Got your number off the bathroom wall and decided it was time to I made the call. You answered the phone in a sexy voice. I got excited and I had no choice. I put another dime in the telephone. That's how phones used to work, young people. 'Cause my number's alone at home. I got your number off the bathroom wall. Saw your number written on the wall. Said for a good time, call 281-7668. Hey, baby, I can't wait. I got your number off the bathroom wall. Got your number off the bathroom wall. And I decided it was about time I made the call. Got your number off the bathroom wall. Boy, am I lucky that I didn't use the other stall. Slippers. That, am I British? The Garthness makes it more perfect. I think you're right. When I start doing those over on YouTube, I think I'll get a wig and it'll be set up like a really serious poetry reading. And I think that's the character. Definitely. That's the hello today. A little more mellow than that. The character I believe is like this. Today's poem from Faster Pussycat. Bathroom stall. Of course, I'll be reading out of a book, a tome, if you will, and I'll read it. I should have chosen the other stall. Snap the book shut. Bow. Graphic. Hair metal poetry. Boom, I'm famous. I make a lot of money. I'm a YouTube star. And then I decide to either be a rapper or apparently a boxer. Did you guys watch the fight thing this week? Thank you, Steve. God damn it, Gene is doing this. Thank you, God damn it, Gene. Good night, Paul and Becky. Everybody say good night to Paul and Becky. I watched the fight. I did watch it. I did. It was ridiculous. If you're living under a rock, a YouTuber turned, well, he's still fucking a douchey YouTuber, has decided he's going to be a boxer. And he's taken on a few people, none of which are super, of course it was not really, I wouldn't say it was fixed, Scotty. It was just, Tyson showed up to make $20 million. And to Logan Paul's, not Logan Paul, whatever, I don't want to say his name. The other guys To his credit, he actually said in the post-fight interview, I didn't want to hurt him. He does not a guy that deserves to be hurt. No, he doesn't. He's an old guy. He's 58. He's a year older than me. If I got into a ring and got punched once, I'd be dead. There's no winning for and here's what's weird about our culture right now. Okay, I'm going to go off on a bit of a tangent. I know I'm on streaming. I'm part of new culture. I'm on Twitch. This is new culture. I know there's a guy one channel over just playing Baldur's Gate and making stupid jokes who has no real performing talent whatsoever. And yet he makes somehow six figures on Twitch. And I am lucky if I make $40 a show. Here's the deal. Is it Logan Paul? It is Logan Paul, right? Okay. So... right? But there's the two brothers. Which one are we talking about? It's Logan. Somebody correct me in the chat. I think it's Logan. Well, it's Logan. As far as I'm concerned, it's Logan. Okay. Now, at the end, of course, it all became, obvious. I'm the money man. Come to me. That's our culture. That's who we are now. Beer and Tangents with Brian. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Our culture is just... and this comes from a guy. Now, granted, 95% of my income is Renaissance fairs, which are live entertainment. It's one of the last places you can go to see a vaudevillian type, burlesque type people, entertainers that come to bring joy and happiness to you. It's whew. I mean, I'm glad that I'm in the industry. I'm glad I got into it when I did, but it's kind of really a little frightening that it's trying to hold back the onslaught of constant social media presence. And I'm not going to say any names, but of course, some of you know that that's not even true anymore. There's plenty of social media presence in the Renaissance fair world, and that's going to affect it as it goes forward, but be that as it may. I was like, okay, there's no winning for Logan Paul. If he wins, is it Logan? Jake. Okay, thank you, Jake Paul. Thank you, Meow House, for the promo for the Dickens Fair, a gig where I'm not. Anyway, Jake Paul, thank you. Logan's the brother. Okay, here we go. Litigation over the Netflix Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fiasco already has been... Is it? Oh, so it's Jake Paul. Okay. Thank you. Litigation? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what's litigation. I mean... they agreed to do it. They did it. It was a performance. It was obviously, there was punching being thrown, right? There was, if I had received one punch from Tyson, I'd be a dead man. One punch from Jake Paul, also a dead man. I'm not putting either one of them down, but Tyson he's a year older than me. Jake Paul's 27. And that's our future. Him and that weird little bratty kid that walks up and with his stupid bodyguard, and then he gets into shenanigans, and now he's a multimillionaire because of that. And I worked my ass off being talented for 20 years. I'll be dead within the next 30 years. Okay, as will a lot of us. Don't be sad about this. Here's the positive thing. I don't know. I'm going to keep working hard at it, but hopefully we'll be dead before that's all the culture is anymore. It's just that douchey little brat kid and his bodyguard going into Walmart and acting like an asshole and getting it on footage and making it into YouTube, or it's Jake and Logan Paul doing their bullshit. Wicked opens this weekend, and I can't get too happy about that either, because that's also our culture doing the thing where it's like it's a book. Okay, now it's a musical. Okay, now it's a film of the musical. Soon it'll be the animated version of the film of the musical. And that circle goes around in our culture too. So welcome to Beer and Songs with Brian, a show I do every Wednesday, and it's completely improvised. And I don't know what I'm going to say, play, and or say. And I'm on this little island, and I have my flag. Drop something in the hat if you can. The fight was weird. It was like, come on, what are we doing? But I think Tyson just went, fuck it. I could use 20 million. Why not? He paid his managers and other people, so he probably netted maybe 12 million, but still, that bought him another nice house. Leave him alone. It was weird watching him bite his gloves, though, right? We have a couple more requests from a Patreon. Where are we? The show. 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. We're good. It's weird not having the trivia game right in the middle. I know it's weird, right? It's weird. I don't like it. And I will look into that suggestion that one of you made. Ooh, there's a lot of requests. We're not doing that one. Not doing that one. Nah, not doing that one either. That one maybe. I'm not telling you which ones I don't like. We'll do that one. Because why not? If you just joined us, this is Beer and Songs with Brian. My name is Brian Howard. I'm not a super duper celebrity. I'm a J-list celebrity. I'm not much to sneeze at. Sneeze at? Let's just say I'm more famous than you. Enjoy a song, make a song request. I will do my best to play it as best as I can. And if I don't play it well, you give less in the hat, but you give something in the hat no matter what. Got my blues from a baby living by the San Francisco Bay. Ocean line is not very far away. I didn't mean to treat her so bad. She was the best girl I ever did have. Say goodbye, I can take a cry. I wanna lay down and die. Can't get a nickel, I can't get a lousy dime. If I don't come back, think I'm gonna lose my mind. If I ever get back to stay, gonna be another brand new day. Walking with my baby by the San Francisco Bay. Sitting down looking from a back door, wondering which way to go. Woman said I'm crazy about, she don't love me no more. I think I'll catch me a freight train, 'cause I'm feeling blue. Right away, end of the line, I'm thinking only of you. Meanwhile, I'm living in the city, just about to go insane. Thought I heard my baby's voice, the way that you used to call my name. If I ever get back to stay, there's gonna be another brand new day. Walking with my baby by the San Francisco Bay. Hey, hey, hey. Walking with my baby by the San Francisco Bay. Walking with my baby by the San Francisco Bay. I don't know what that riff was. No, 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 no. What the hell was that? Hey, drop something in the hat. Tell your friends about the show. It's Beer and Songs with Brian. That's going to be corrected soon. The show is now being called Beer and Songs. I'm getting my name out of it. Why? Because I'm planning for the future. If that gypsy woman is right, I'll be smothered by a Filipino man boy within the next decade, and the show needs to be given to somebody. So we'll call it Beer and Songs, and there'll be like a new host named Kevin. Voodoo Child, I Want to Be Your Dog. Don't Der Kamazar? Is that song? Blondie, we'll do Maria. Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? Oh, I said I'd do that. Oh, let's look that up. I like big butts. Okay. Let's look up Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? I'm not sure if I remember the verses. Oh, I have it. I have it saved, which means I've done it on the show. Ooh, a lot of chords. Need time to realize my crime. Let me love and steal. I remember this part. I have danced inside your eyes. That sounds creepy. How do you dance somebody's eyes? Oh, you've been dancing and you're looking at me. So I'm dancing like, Buffalo Bill from you all get the reference. That's a popular song. Whenever you hear that song, what's the name of the song? The song that Buffalo Bill's dancing to when he pushes his penis behind his oh. Hey, welcome to the show. It's if people have just tuned in. You know that part where Buffalo Bill's pushing his penis in and then later on you're watching the TV show Monk going, ah, because it's the same actor. I mean, you got the reference right. Ah. Good TV show, by the way, Monk. Filipino man boy is your dancer name? All right, Elmore Blaze. You're a weirdo. How can it be real? Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Precious kisses, words that burn me. Lovers never ask me why. In my heart, the fire is burning. That is the most overused lyrical trope in the world. No offense to Boy George. George Dowd, whatever the hell his real name is. I think he wrote it. In my heart, the fire is burning. Yeah, in everybody's heart, the fire is burning. Please stop using that lyric. Choose my color, find a star. Precious people always tell me it's a step. What do they want me to do with that chord? Okay, that's fine. That's what I thought. It's a step too far. Do you really want to hurt me? I thought it changed there. I did was wrong. Do you really want to make me cry? Sort of. Do you really want to hurt me? Yeah, I'm Jake Paul and I'm punching you and I want to hurt you. This could have been the soundtrack to the fight. Did I just have an epiphany? I think I did. Don't worry, I'll clean it up. But Jake Paul and Mike Tyson was it Saturday night? Saturday night, right? In Dallas. I love the memes, by the way, of pictures of Jake Paul on one side has one win in AT&T Arena. The Cowboys in the NFL have 0 wins. A guy that grew up in Maryland who was a big Redskin fan. I know you can't say that name anymore, but my teams are still the Ravens, the Chargers and the Rams, the Commanders, and anybody versus Dallas. Because, America's team, shut the fuck up. Remember that? There's this the Cowboys are America's team. Versus who? You can only call them America's team if there's a worldwide football thing and we'll send the Cowboys in to play in honor of America, which never happened. So Jerry Jones, sit the hell down. You like that? She loves me. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I thought she loved the Cowboys, which is fine. But here's what I know about Cowboys fans. Okay. I'm going to get off. Okay. Non-sports people, just tune out for a bit. Go la-da-da-da-da. There's a certain kind of Cowboys fan who never has lived in Dallas, who's never been in Texas, who's just a Cowboys fan. And, I don't want to be violent, but they are that kind of person. And you know what I mean? They're a Jake Paul kind of person. They're a Logan Paul kind of person. They are. So there's something about that team that brings out that ugly kind of jerk aspect of somebody. Do you really want to make me cry? No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. There's a build up there. We're done with that song. That's Do You Really Want to Hurt Me by the Culture Club. There's a whole club. You got to apply. Boy George has to see your resume and go, now, you want to be part of the club. I assume that's how he talks. I think I've heard him speak. He speaks roughly like this. He's sort of not like a real high-class Brit, but not really a low-class Brit. He's right in the middle, right in the middle. So he's going to say, now, what kind of culture are you going to bring to the club? And you're going to hold up a bucket. Not a bucket, I guess. A bucket. How do you hold up a bucket? A bucket of yogurt. You're going to say, I bring this yogurt. You're going to go, I get it, culture, yogurt, as they say in Britain, because, you know, they invented a language and we fucked it up. You're in the club. And then you're in. Not urine. That whole tirade, I apologize about. It never got clever. Okay, we're going to play a couple more songs from Patreon. Then where are we at the show? Then we're going to do a chord run song, and in that that's a game part of the show. So you want to play a game? We're going to have a game coming up soon. It's where I play the chords to a very popular song. It is a popular song. It is not a song that it's like, what? I never heard of that song. It's one that you should know. It is a classic of rock and or folk and or klezmer. It may be a klezmer song. So if you're not you got to brush up on your freaking klezmer right now. But I kind of want to put a poll in the field. New poll. I should have had this already typed. Next song. Okay. Oh shit. I should have already had this saved. I'm sorry, guys. This is not good streaming. Okay, there we go. We're going to start the poll. 10 minutes. No, try 1 minute. There we go. The poll that's going to come up on the top of the chat and I'm also going to run a 30-second ad. So I'm going to do two things at once here because daddy needs to pay the mortgage. So here's the question. The question is, what is the next song? Do you want it Float On by Modest Mouse, or do you want Hush by Deep Purple? That'll be the next song. We're starting that poll right now. It's at the top of the chat. And while that's happening, we're going to run a 30-second ad. If you're seeing my face right now, it's because you are a sub to the show, so you're avoiding the ad. If you're not seeing my face, well, you're probably just watching an ad right now. Good night, Kelly Rose and Rich. What is Stream Quiz in the corner? I don't know. Scotty, Stream Quiz. Stream Quiz. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Ignore that. That's the thing. That's the polling thing. To answer your question, which I have not done tonight. I did a poll just now, but I put it on the chat rather than the screen because I also ran an ad because I'm trying to be a very conscientious Twitch citizen and have an ad every now and then. An even number. You want to hear Float On and Hush. All right, fine. Yeah, so you can click it or not. Let's do Float. Let's do them in that order. Let's do Float On first. I got to find it. I should have had one of them queued up. I'm such an idiot. Why didn't I have one of them queued up? Where is it? FL. There it is. Those of you that watched the ad a few seconds ago, you saw the ad because you're not a subscriber to me. So be a subscriber to me, and you won't see the ad. Okay, you can close that thing above you if you want on the chat. We have our answer. We'll do both Float On and a little. I know. Yeah, Scotty. We're going with the same conversation. Scotty, you came here late. Quiz Kit no longer works. They no longer exist. They have closed the shop. That's why we didn't have a quiz tonight. I don't have an app to make the quiz work. Not an app, an overlay, a plugin for Twitch. Quiz thing that you're seeing, whatever it's called, Stream Quiz, is not really a quiz. It's more of a polling thing. But I just did a poll, and it took a few seconds, and it wasn't a big deal. So. Did I explain that well? I think I did. I backed my car into a cop car the other day. Well, he just drove up, sometimes nice, okay. I ran my mouth off a bit too much, what can I say? Ran out of breath. Well, I just laughed it off, it's all okay. And we'll all float on 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 out. Well, fake Jamaican took every last time with a scam. It was worth it, just learn sleight of hand. Bad news comes, don't even worry when it lands. Good news work its way, and it's all the plan. We both got fired on exactly the same day. We'll float on, good news is on the way. It's a chicken. And we'll all float on okay. And we'll all float on okay. And we'll all float on okay. And we'll all float on alright already. We'll all float on now, don't you worry. We'll all float on alright already. We'll all float on alright. Don't worry, we'll all float on alright already. We'll all float on alright. Already, we'll all float on alright. Don't worry, even if things end up a bit too heavy, we'll all float on alright already. We'll all float on alright already. We'll all float on okay. Don't worry, we'll all float on. Even if things get heavy, we'll all float on alright. We'll all float on alright. For about 3 years pre-COVID, when we did Mooney and Brune shows, and one is coming up in March. I'm still dropping those hints as like get people very excited. That was my was that my interest music? No, that was the end of show music for Mooney and Brune, I think. And then I entered to Where's My Mind by the Pixies. Right. And Mooney entered to whatever the hell, I can't remember what he entered to. God damn it, Gene. I just love seeing your screen name. A Thanksgiving sub? Scotty got you hobby. So turkey, I guess some kind of cheese. All right, whatever, fuck that. But turkey, stuffing, and gravy. If it doesn't have those three things, Scotty got you hobby, I'm sorry to tell you, that is not a Thanksgiving sub. It has to have the turkey gravy and stuffing. You know what? And cranberry. Not the little beady kind, the gelled kind. Yup, and oh! What? Scotty got too hotty. You get the fun hat because that's freaking great. I'm so excited. Let's get suggestions for the last song of the night, guys. We're coming into the final thrust of the show. if you wonder how I know a lot of the people that are currently still watching the show, you're like, he seems very familiar with a lot of those folks. A lot of those folks are what's called Patreons. I have a Patreon page where you can get into the brain of the guy who made this show happen and the guy that makes Brune happen. You're looking at me now going, oh, Brune, you're that guy I just saw you at the Louisiana Renaissance Fair. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Florida Renaissance Fair. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Southern California, the original Renaissance Pleasure Fair. They're a little pretentious. And I can't wait to see you at the Oregon and the Washington Renaissance Fair and possibly other fairs, which will be hopefully announced in January. Yes, I'm that guy. I'm Brian Howard. I'm the tall guy, and I did a show, and I ate fire. I did a card trick, probably. I had a kid hold a bowling ball. Yeah, that's me. And you walked up and you put probably $2 in my hat. Okay. I think I did a better job than that. $2, really? Is that all you put in my hat? Head on over. Speaking of things in my hat. Oh, shit. I meant to have this right in front of me right at this point in the show, and I'm totally not ready for it. Okay. Head on over to the webpage. Steve, get ready. We're pulling an audible there. There are still these available. I only made a certain amount. Don't blame me. I voted for Brune. We just had a national election in the country. A lot of people aren't happy. Some people are very happy. Doesn't matter who you voted for. Just wear this on your body as you walk around various Renaissance fairs, or even at your office, or even around your home. These pins are available. This particular one is not a pin. I have not put a pin back on it. It's the model pin. This is the one that I pay with cocaine and promises of greater fame. That can't be the right pedal. Go on over there, get a pin. This says, don't worry. Don't blame me. I voted for Brune. You can also get a My Nipples Are Wrecked with Excitement pin, which I should have in front of me right now, and I do not because I didn't plan very well. Bacon? Oh, shit. All right. Hang on, Scotty. Let's slow down. I'm going to get to the end of the show here in a second, but we got to find out what's in Scotty's sandwich. Scotty, bacon, Gruyere cheese. Am I saying that right? Good, Gene. I'm glad you were to work. So, turkey, bacon, Gruyere. Is that how you say, that's how you spell it, but I right? No, it can't be right, but whatever. That's not the point. I get what you mean. So cranberry turkey, gravy, Gruyere, spelled however the hell you spell it, bacon, and where did you get said sandwich, Scotty, while I cue up the last couple songs of the night? Turkey stuffing, cran. Thank you, Hat Size, for the link. Scotty, did you make it yourself, or did you go to like Subway or some sexy sub joint nearby? Publix. Oh, that's right. You're a Florida dude. Okay, so Florida's already doing the turkey sub. Okay. I'll be in Florida in February, Scotty. Come by, see the show. I'm only there the first 4 weekends. If you're a fan, follower of mine for the Florida Renaissance Fair, I'll be there the first 4 weekends. What would be the 5th week of that fair, me and Mooney will be at a location somewhere in America. You will see it. And possibly, Scotty, Mooney and I will get our sweet asses to do a theater show at South Florida. We did one, probably, Scott, I think before you saw us and got into Mooney and Brune. Because I recognize you, I think. Yeah, cool, Scotty. Come on out. And, Scotty, do me a favor and be nice. Always be nice. Always be nice, guys. Whenever I do this on my live stream shows, and I really mean this, I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but it helps to have, audience responses to various gigs that might hire me. And so I'm telling Scotty, be nice. Yeah. Reach out to the fair. Say, hey, I'm going to come to the fair, but I'm only going to come there the weeks Brune is there. What weeks is he there? And wait for a response. But be nice about it. Okay, cool. Oh, those weeks? Great. I'm going to come there on those weeks. You can come again the rest of the fair. I don't care. But imply that you're only there because of me. And do that every fair I do where I do a partial, guys. Wait, what weeks is Brune there? Do it at Southern. Somebody reach out to Southern right now. Rick, reach out to Southern. I'm sorry, Steve. Say, hey, I'm coming to the Southern Fair. I'm looking forward to it. My favorite act is Brune. They're a little early in their schedule. They don't really book yet. Okay, we have done special events. We did. I kind of want to do, because I want to give away a card. Let me look at my set list. We're probably going to do another ad break because I have to. We're going to do Hush. Oh, shit. We got to do Hush. So let's cue up Hush. I think we're going to do an ad break right here. Not an ad break. Ooh, did I fuck with it? Okay. I have to put the guitar away. Yeah, I'm good, baby. Thank you. Because we're going to talk about, speaking of my baby, a lovely company called Pharmacie Invention, and they make lipsticks. And I watched my wife make lipstick today, and I'm not going to lie to you, blew my mind a little. I watched color, and I watched fragrances. Okay. When I get back on camera, I'll talk about what a weird situation we're currently having. So go on over to LaPharmacieDayInvention.com. Use promo code Brian Live. This is not Patreon. This is the Gen Pop. It's Brian Live. Yeah, the Patreons get a special extra discount. But if you're just watching my show and you're not a Patreon, use promo code Brian Live. You can get your own custom deodorant. Your custom lipstick. Baby, you want to shout out a product and I'll repeat it? Deodorant, I said that, I believe. Taint polish. Broom soap. Soap that actually makes you smell funny. Broom soap. Soap that actually has a flavor. Not a flavor. Please don't eat Broom soap. But a fragrance profile based on my favorite kind of beer, IPA. Don't worry, it's not going to make you stink like an IPA. But it's going to have pine and citrus overtones. A lot of you have bought it and you've hopefully used it. What's that? It's very foresty. Yes, Broom soap, if you use it, will make you clean, smell funny, and other words. Okay, that was a good ad break. By the way, if you want to advertise on my show, 2 things you got to do. One, you got to be married to me. So that's going to be awkward unless we all move to Arizona or Utah. Oops. Look at the lipstick. Whenever I watch Maria make lipstick, I want to reach down, grab the lipstick, and just chomp on it. I just want to eat it. I don't. Anyway, go to Slippers. Go to LaPharmacieDayInvention.com. Use promo code Brian Live to receive a discount. The holidays are coming up. Get your orders in now. You got a friend who stinks or who has beautiful lips and you want to make them more beautiful. There you go. Going over there. Before I went to that ad break, that's all that was. Of course, we've moved on to the star of the night in terms of beer. We started with 2 lighter beers. We did 2 entry-level IPAs. I'm happy to say my favorite beer is an IPA, but it's not one of those. It's not a punch you in the crotch IPA. It's not. Those are out there. Blue Flame. That's not Blue Flame. What the fuck's it called? Whatever. I'm not going to name drop, but there's some IPAs that are overdoing it. They're trying too hard. The IPA movement made a lot of brewers, masters at various breweries go, I got to keep my job. I better make an IPA, which is like super freaking bitter. The guys at Elysian went, no, let's just make one of the most delicious beer experiences in the world happen. If that was sexy to you. We're drinking Space Dust. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. Let's get a last song of the night going here. I think I have one in mind. Dude, the local Smart and Final has 12 packs of dust for $26. Let me do the math of that. Emerald Blaze. Wait, where are you? Emerald Blaze, you're in Sacramento. Okay, so Emerald Blaze is in Sacramento. I'm trying to think of the math on that. That's roughly what they cost here. I was going to say you could mail them to me, but no, it doesn't work. Mathematically, it doesn't work. I'm taking requests for the, I got to do, because I promised that. Oh, we did that song. Okay, there we go. I have it. Okay, so we're going to do this song, and then we're going to do a chord run, a part of the show where I just play the chords of a song. It's a song that you all know. It's not a really obscure song. Whoever names it in the chat first wins a $10 Starbucks gift card. Okay, got that? Great. Sorry I'm coughing so much. Oh, man. Is it the fire? The fire's barely going. Okay. Na 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 na. I gotta get the rhythm down. Hang on, and then we'll try that again. And na 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 na. Got a certain little girl, she's on my mind. No doubt about it, she looks so fine. She's the best girl that I ever had. Sometimes she's gonna make me feel so bad. Na 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 na. Quick story. We haven't digressed a lot, so we'll do one right now. I went to Disney World a lot with my dad and my brother. My parents were divorced. My dad made a summer Disney World pilgrimage from 1974 to 1986. And then we dropped a year or two, then we went again, then we didn't do a couple years, then we did again. Then I was an adult man with a girlfriend, and then we did one more, and it doesn't matter. The point is, there was a guy, and this is fun. I know the audience is small, but you guys are going to dig this because you're the people that stick around. Whenever I do these shows, I always save the choice little glimmers of culture and shit from my backstory for you guys because you guys deserve it. Slippers. Okay. So there was a dude. This is Disney World. This is Florida. Okay. Walt Disney World as opposed to Disneyland. Okay, there we go. I'm a theme park nerd, and I know a lot of you might be. I want to make sure I clarify. There was a guy that played synthesizers back when they were like they're still a big deal, but back when they were like, ooh, wow. And he rigged a bunch of them together. He did a show several times a day at a place called the Tomorrowland Terrace. Tomorrowland, of course, is one of the lands in any Disney what they call castle parks, the ones with the castles. There's always a Tomorrowland. In France, it's called Discoveryland because fucking France. Anyway, and he was awesome. And he did a show like 5 or 6 times a day. Not every day. Of course, he had a couple of days off. His name, Michael Iceberg. Iceberg? I think his name was probably Eisenberg, but he called himself on stage named Michael Iceberg because he wanted to have that be his thing. And he went on and had a career as a blue-collar entertainer. I think he did a lot of colleges and stuff, and he would tour. And he had a bunch of synthesizers rigged together, and he explained it in a weird way where he said, I have these 10-speed bicycle gear shifters here that I can use to rig, and I think it was all bullshit. It was just meant to be interesting. And I guess, and he did a show which was musical, mostly just playing. He had like one song he sung at the end of the set, which was a really sweet song, I guess, about his daughter. But he did a lot of music, synthesizer music and stuff, keyboard, and he had this one little mashup moment in the middle of his set, which I remember as a little kid, and it involved a na 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 na, and of course, and then he went off, and he just dropped that in. So as a kid, I'm like, how old am I? I was born in 67. I'm probably there. Let's say he was there in the late 70s, early 80s. So maybe I'm 10, 12 years old. And I'm hearing Hush by Deep Purple, not knowing that it's Hush by Deep Purple. I just know it from this guy that played at the amusement park, Walt Disney World, the Magic Kingdom, in Tomorrowland, at the Tomorrowland Terrace, while I'm eating my burger and fries. And he's up there doing synthesizer bullshit. And I mean that in a positive way. I'm not trying to be negative. I mean, he was fucking awesome. Look him up. It's really great. One of the best shows I ever saw at a theme park. I'll say he's probably the best And I'm a theme park nerd, and I work in the Ren Fair business, so I know what I'm talking about. In the Ren Fair world, in the theme park world, I've seen 2 or 3 really great live performances. I don't mean the stunt show. I don't mean the fucking, Water World at Universal. That's a fun show, but that's built into the theme park. This dude was just a blue collar guy that got a gig. Hey, you're going to perform at this place at Tomorrowland. He went, awesome, I'll do it. And he probably bought a house based on this gig. Anyway, in one of his little synthesizer-y little moments, he drops in, na 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 na. Na 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 na. And I think I talked about this on Patreon. Patreon people, didn't we talk about this on Coffee? We did on Coffee on Tuesday. By the way, if you're not a Patreon, you're whatever. Be a patron of mine. $5 a month, $10 a month. Be a supporter. You'll get the inside scoop of what I'm talking about. We talked about the idea of appreciating a piece of art, a piece of performance theater that you don't dig at the moment. You don't get it till later. And I believe I used an example of a song or something, right? Didn't I? I can't remember what it was. This was that. I'm at Disney World. I'm whatever, 11 years old. It's time for my father, my brother, and I to have a break. Let's go to the Tomorrowland Terrace. Let's have a cheeseburger and fries. Oh, and you know what? I'm looking at the schedule on this program. That guy, Michael Iceberg, is in the Iceberg machine, he called it, his synthesizer rig, is going to perform at 1. Okay, so let's go there. Let's make sure we're at the counter at 12:45. We'll get our sandwiches and fries. We'll go park ourselves. We'll watch the show. And as a kid, he got to that moment, and he sung it. And he wasn't a vocalist. Most of the show was just him talking, and then he'd play a little bit. He'd do like a guitar segment where he'd say, "Oh, well, now strum the synthesizer. It'll sound like a guitar." Then he did like a Spanish guitar thing, which honestly sounded like a fucking guitar. But then he did a couple of these little mashup moments. So as a little tiny 12-year-old boy, I'm watching this artist. I don't know if he's still with us. I hope he is. And maybe he'll see this. Clip this, send it to him. Michael Iceberg, you are an awesome dude. I hope you're still with us. I hope your life didn't take a dark turn. I appreciated years later that you dropped Michael Iceberg into your fun little mashup at Walt Disney World circa 79 to 82. Whenever you were there, because I bought his album. He had an album, and I bought it. He sold it. Disney allowed him to sell his album, which I thought was weird. This is pre-internet. He just said, come over here on the edge of the stage. I have an album. And you bought a literal record of a live version of his show. Anyway, that is that cultural moment of me watching this guy, and I had no idea what na 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 na. I had no idea what that was until years later when I hear it either on FM radio or I think Martin Scorsese used it in either Goodfellas or Casino. I know he used a lot of music in both those movies. Go back and watch Goodfellas and Casino, especially Casino. I think the entire movie is really just an homage to music. Scorsese likes music, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, hush, hush, thought I heard a call on my name. Now hush, hush, broke my heart of love just the same. Now hush, hush, thought I heard a call on my name. Now hush, hush, I need a love and I'm not to blame. Now love, love, got the early in the morning. Love, love, got the late in the evening. Love, love, I wanna need it. Love, love, and I gotta have it. Na, 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 na. That's all I want to sing from that. And I love Hush. It's a great song. By the way, my daughter likes that song, and she likes it because, of course, it shows up in the movie soundtrack to the Tarantino one about Hollywood and the Manson family murders. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. We're coming up on the last song of the night. Oh, no, we're doing our chord run, I think, right? Yes, we are. Okay, I have the song picked out. And here's the way this works. Let me put a graphic on the screen. I got to make very clear on this. Unlike the quiz, a lot of it, okay, ignore that. Ignore what I just put up there. Somebody is going to win. Somebody highlighted their comment here. Hang on, I got to see this. Holy shit. Michael Iceberg was a musician who played synthesizers, keyboards, twirler. Well, yep. He played Disneyland, Disney World. That's actually incorrect. Before moving to then I apologize. I'm wrong. And I didn't know he was Disneyland. He recorded live content. And I said, "Oh, that's very awesome." All right, thank you, Scotty. Scotty's a nerd, like I am. We're gonna do chord run. We haven't done this in a while. It's a part of my show. I didn't name it well. It shouldn't be called chord run. It should be called mystery chord. I don't know what it's called. Whoever answers correctly first gets this. You get to cut the $10 Starbucks gift card out of the screen. Now here's the way this works. I got to say this because hang on. Okay, there we go. I got to cue up the song while I'm talking to you because I don't have it queued up. What I tend to do is just play the chords without any rhythm to the song, and then little by little I start playing the chords to the proper rhythm of the song. Does that make sense? And little by little, I do that. So I'm going to move the chat. I'm going to take the chat window. Okay, there's the chat window. I'm putting it over here. Oh, shit. How am I going to do this? Oh, that's right. That's why I don't do this very much anymore. Oh, it's a problem. It's a problem. Okay, no, we're good. I think we're good. No, that didn't work. I got to go back over here. We're back over here now. I've just screwed up my entire production situation on my computers. Hang on, guys. Let me fix this. Which way am I going? No, not that way. Don't do that. God damn it. Okay, I got to close my Twitch window. Let me reopen a Twitch window. TWI. This is why this game's hard. Okay, there we go. All right. I am going to go boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. No, I don't want it over there. God. Okay. Cosmic rays. Has sugar in it. Don't eat my soap. It's funny he called it cosmic rays because going back to the comment Scotty just made, I'm pretty sure, and somebody can check this out, the current entertainer at what's called the Tomorrowland Terrace might be called Tomorrowland Launchport. And yes, I'm that much of a theme park nerd. I think the performer is called Cosmic Ray, and I may be wrong about that, but look it up. I'm going to play the chords of the song. I'm just going to play them, and this is not the song. Calm down. I'm just going to do this. I am right. Thank you, Scotty, because that's how much of a nerd I am. Okay, so like that. And then little by little, I'll start maybe doing the rhythm of the song. And again, this is not the song. This is the key of A. Okay. We'll go see Cosmic Rays, Scotty. He's an animatronic. He used to be a real human being. Anyway. So as I play the song and the chords get more accurate to the song, you can guess at any point, guess as much as you want. You're not wrong for guessing. Okay, A minor. Shut up, nerd. God damn it, Steve. Let me have this. That's not A minor. It may be the key of A minor, but okay, whatever. All right. Whoever gets it first, and there's not a big audience here, so you have a big chance of winning this game, gets $10 of Starbucks coffee. Everybody ready? Okay, I'm going to start with not playing the song correctly. And little by little, it'll be correct. I started, by the way. You can start guessing if you want. I meant to say that whoever I see first is what I was trying to say during that thing. The internet is weird this way, and if you like, I totally answered before that, dude. When it comes to my eyes first. I'm still just doing the chords. I'm not really doing the song. That was a giveaway. I'm having a hard time not just singing it. Have I lost the chat? Nobody's guessing. Am I wrong that nobody's guessing? Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, then I'll start again. But I see nobody guessing, which makes me worry that somebody tell me that you're still alive out there so I know. Incorrect. Hat size. Don't know. Okay, I'm going to start playing it to the right. This is now the song played correctly. I won't sing it, but I'll play it. Oh, wow. This is a first. We never got through it. But ooh, you're making me live. Whenever this world is cruel to me, it's you that got me forgive. Ooh, you're making me live now, honey. Ooh, you're making me live. You're my first one when things turn out bad. You know I'll never be lonely. You're my only one, and I love the things I really love, the things you do. That was the giveaway right there. The F minor 7. You're my best friend. I admit that was a hard one because I chose a song that was a classic that we all know, but with a lot of chords. Haven't done this one in a while. That was You're My Best Friend by Queen. Nobody won. I keep $10. Well, too late, hat size. Hey, last song of the night. I'm going over to the Facebook page to see what you guys want. I have one in mind do I have one in mind? I'm not sure if I do. Where are we at the time? We got to wrap things up. We can't do that one. Can't do that one. Walking in, maybe. Goodbye, Yelwick Road. We can maybe do Goodbye. You're my inspiration. No. I hate that song. I don't hate it. I'm sorry. I like big butts. I can't lie. I really can't lie. I'm looking at the live line. I'm not seeing anything I really is pulling me out. Let me look at my set list. And that was on my set list because somebody requested that in Patreon. So if you are the Patreon person who requested that, you're welcome. Let's get our last song going, though, I think. And before I get to the last song, let's talk about various things, including dropping something in the hat. Every little donation you give, I know it may not be like much. You watched a show. You were here for an hour or so. What's that worth? We live in a capitalist society. It's your job to put value on me. I supplicate myself to your, I kiss your ass is what I do. Am I worth $5? Am I worth 10? Am I worth 20? I don't know. It's up to you to tell me what I am worth in this world. If I'm only worth $10 tonight, it's gonna be a rough night. It's gonna be rough. But I know I made more than 10, so if you are a patron, you're like, hey, I'm already a patron. Hey, we'll drop something in anyway. Why not? This is the world we live in. Patreon people, we're going to have coffee on Friday. There may be juggling. I can't guarantee that yet. And we're going to do bad advice on Monday. This Monday, we're going to do a bad advice live for the Gen Pop. For everyone. It's going to be a streaming thing on Twitch. It's going to go out to everybody. I'm announcing that right now. Even non-Patreon people are going to be able to watch it. Hang on, Patreon people. Relax. The following week, and for the rest of the winter, Bad Advice is back to just us. That includes Shock Collar, Lie Detector, What's It with Brian, Answering Your Question, Shots with Brian, all the usual insanity that is a Bad Advice show. If you're watching my show here on Twitch, you're like, what's he talking about? I do more than just this show. I do other shows. I did one based on cocktails and crafts. I do one based on giving extremely bad advice. It's called Bad Advice for Brian. We will do it this coming Monday for the Gen Pop. You'll see it here on Twitch. The following Monday, it'll only be for my Patreon friends, the people that are, I'm not gonna lie, it's there's no point in lying anymore. They're the real fans. Emerald Blaze, I don't know about the regular cocktails and crafts yet. We did one on Saturday. I'm not sure if you were there. I made this beautiful holiday garland behind me, and I made a cranberry Aperol spritz. We do not have the close-up camera, but we do again. That would be a regular Gen Pop show if and when it happens. I still have not put one together for this Saturday yet. Emerald Blaze, I hope that answers your question as best as I can. There will absolutely be a show. Beer and Songs is a regular. Beer and Songs is the masthead of the empire of which I have built. This show will happen until I die. I will probably die on camera. I'll just, right in the middle of a song. Doing scout stuff, trying to be a good person, help the new generation grow. All right. Scout stuff. All right, cool, Emerald Blaze. Yeah, we did it on Saturday. It was fun, except we didn't have the other camera, and it made the show kind of hard because it's like I'm cutting felt. First of all, I went into the show, and I apologize. If you watched that show on Saturday, I hope you had fun. Hope you made a fun craft. But I did not know that felt behind me did not agree with scissors. That was problematic. And I was like, what? I can't just cut these fucking leaves out? And I thought my leaves were too big. And now I'm looking at them going, no, they're all right. They're all right. They're a little bigger than I think the demo showed. But they ain't bad. They ain't bad. Me too, Scotty. I probably already have my turkey in a brine. Oh, exactly. Maria came along with the electric scissors. We're at 3 hours. I got to wrap things up. We're at 3 hours. I'm going to hang out in the live chat. Live chat, folks. Not a lot of people still watching the show. What song do you want to hear? One of my regulars? I don't want to do a new one. I just don't. I'm too tired. I've been drinking too much. It's Girl Scout. Okay, sorry. Got it wrong. Let's do that song. You guys heard the song I just did. Wait, have I done this in a while? I think I have. Look at the chat a little bit. You guys is there one that's burning in you that you're like, I really want to hear blah, blah, blah. In which case I will sing blah, blah, blah. Have we done Is in a while? Pina Colada song. Oh, that's a good closer. That's a good one, Scotty. They should have shouted that out an hour ago. That would have been perfect. Let's do we're the progressive ones for a change. All right, cool. Let's do Heroes. All-Star. You mean like, come now? Am I misunderstanding what you're saying? God damn it, Gene. Go play on. I don't really know. Let's do this one. 15 long years on a losing streak, and a lot of bodies unburied. There comes a time when you cannot turn the other cheek. You've got to ride the ferry past the battered old bodies of dead dreamers, past the tethered and feathered and death-bound schemers, past the punks and the drunks and the baggy top players and the dewy-eyed teenage dragon slayers that come to this place. You can say I just want to work with you as we do the things that we know we gotta do, ever hopeful and never blue. We do the things that we know we gotta do, though we all know that deep down in our hearts that someday this will all fall apart. Whoa, right now. Let's just be heroes. Telegraph man took a break today, and he pulled out all the wires. He looked out the window at the rainy day, and he wondered about the future of fire. And he leaned back in his chair with a long, cold, fishy-eyed stare. He looked like a sandbone until he remembered. He said, I just want to work with you as we do the things that we know we gotta do, ever hopeful and ever blue. We do the things that we know we gotta do, though we all know that deep down in our hearts that someday we will all fall apart. Whoa, right now. Let's just be heroes. Thank you all so much. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. I've been sitting here for 3 hours playing guitar, drinking beers, peeing, trying to think positive thoughts, and for the most part, succeeding. If I brought a little joy to your heart, a little love to your tiny corner of your brain, it's a gift from me to you. And do with it what you will. Thank you all so much for coming to see me. I'm here every Wednesday for Beer and Song and Brian. Patrons, we're going to have coffee on Friday and possibly juggling. Saturday, Cocktails and Crafts is not yet confirmed. Apologies. Monday, Bad Advice of Brian live stream right here on Twitch for the Gen Pop, followed by many weeks of just exclusive Patreon shows. You've been a fantastic audience. I've enjoyed being a part of your world, if just for these 3 hours. I look forward to it every week. I build my world around, in many ways, reaching out through this weird internet thing, pushing back against the Jake Pauls and the bullshit and the guy playing the video game and the girl just showing off her boobs. I try to reach through all that and go, hey, here's a genuine connection. I hope that I did a good job. Thank you very much. I will see you next Wednesday at Beer. I'll see you Monday at Bad Advice with Brian. Monday, Bad Advice with Brian. Thank you so much. See you Monday. Bye.